All right. Today we're looking at the Montana Knife Company Super Cub. So this knife it's pretty neat. It's pretty good. The company is super hot, does a lot of marketing. If you like knives, I'm sure you have not been immune to their advertisements on your social media. So their knives come with a really nice Kydex sheath, belt attachment. Pretty cool. It's unique. This one's set up for horizontal carry right now, and it just kind of has a clip here. Slide right onto your belt, or you could put your belt, right through the old-fashioned way. So let's pop out the knife here. So this one, OD Green G10, black coated blade. I believe it's a parkerized finish. Recent runs, they've moved to a DLC coating on these. It is 52-100 ball bearing steel. All right. So tough blade steel. They do kind of brag about their heat treat for this knife. I've seen videos. I don't think it was with this knife, but these knives have some flex and are going to be able to bend instead of break, hopefully. Now this is 0.14 inches down the spine, so a little over 1/8 of an inch, and really tapers down to a very fine tip. All right. Very comfortable handle. G10. It's got not a ton of texturing to it, not super aggressive like some of your more tactical type knives, but it feels really nice. Now this knife is relatively lightweight for its size. It's 6.05 ounces. What's unique about this, as opposed to Montana Knife Company's other hunting knives, is it has this finger guard to it. Their other knives, the hunting line, do not have that. So that's a plus for the Super Cub. Now this is a hunting knife, big game hunting knife. That's why it tapers down to such a fine tip, so you can get up in there and do fine cutting work like caping and all of that. 52-100, you don't see a ton of in production knives. You do see 52-100 used more in custom knives, but famous production knife 52-100 is these cold steel, these dropped forged series. This is the drop forged Hunter. Cold steel 52-100 says right there. But a lot of custom makers use 52-100, and that's what the founder of Montana Knife Company is. He was a custom knife maker. He's been making knives since he was a kid. Now, if you're into custom knives, there is a society called the American Bladesmith Society, and they have different levels that you can achieve by doing your work. And he was able to achieve the highest level of Master Bladesmith at the age of 19. He was the youngest person to ever do it. So props to him. That's really cool. I know one of his mentors in knife making, I'll try to put his name on the bottom of the screen because it has escaped me, but he was elected to the Blade Magazine Hall of Fame this year, and Josh Smith inducted him into that, read a speech and everything at the Blade Show 2025 down in Atlanta. So pretty neat. This 52-100 takes a good edge. Again, very comfortable. I do like, this size of knife. Full flat grind. So, hecka slicey. And I think this will make a fine blade. Now, on their website, they also sell these. This is a leather sheath, obviously. Belt loop here. Knife fits in very well. Caught on that top lip there. It's a tight fit. That's what I mean by very well. You're not flopping around all over the place. It's a really, really nice fit for this knife. So, leather, Kydex, take your pick. Man, see how tight that fit is in that leather? That's good. All right. Thanks for checking out Montana Knife Company Super Cub.